You right. Whatever it is that you think, you really feel like somebody does not like you.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sharafenna here. As you can tell from the title of the video, today we have a chit chat, get ready with me / 27 things I learned by the time I turned 27. Now, if you didn't know, today is May 23rd, so it's my actual birthday that I'm filming this on. I just thought it'd be like a really good idea to do it today since it's my birthday, and we're just going to be talking about a few things. So if you're interested in seeing the makeup or seeing hearing about any of the things that I've learned, then just keep watching. We're going to start with primer. And since this is not like a dedicated like makeup tutorial or makeup video, forgive me if I don't like say everything that I'm doing or like show all the products if I forget. But to start, we're taking the Fenty Beauty, I think this is the True Matte primer. I don't know about anyone else, but I am a matte girl. I actually really prefer matte finishes and whatnot compared to anything else. So the first thing that I've learned by the time I turned 27 is not everything and everyone deserves your attention, like at all. Certain situations and certain people, they just don't deserve your attention, because attention and energy is very very special. So like, not if you give your attention to any and everything, every little thing, like you're going to be mentally drained, like big time. So as soon as I kind of acknowledge that, and I'm way more selective of the things that get my time and things that get my attention, things have been better. Once you like waste your energy or waste your time, you can't get that back. How they say time is money. Time is money, you guys. So I don't know, trust your gut. Whatever you feel, or like whatever you think, whatever you feel in your gut is probably right. I feel like you're lying to me, or I feel like there's a lot more that you could be telling me, then that's it. I've had some situations in the last year that, you know, oh, and none of these things, like none of the things that I've learned is like specific to like relationships, like romantic relationships. There's also been work relationships, friendships, family, like way more than just like relationships, like romantic ones. Whatever it is, sis, that you feel, you're right. Okay, don't let nobody tell you that you are wrong, because you're right. Like, you're right. Whatever it is that you think, you really feel like somebody does not care about you or is not genuine, you're right. Because another thing is, trust the energy. Whatever energy that you feel, whatever energy you feel like you're receiving from somebody, trust. I am enough. Like in all aspects of in everything, I am enough just the way that I am. I'm going to do concealer. Another Fenty Beauty product. This is in the shade 360. So, and I think that's so important, especially for me, because I feel like just like growing up, I've really struggled with feeling like that I am enough. I don't have to be anything more than me to be successful, to be liked, to be loved, to be treated well. Like I am enough, and anybody that makes me feel like I am not enough, they're not enough for me, you know. Sorry guys, my camera cut off on me. Yeah, so like I was saying, nobody has the right to treat you like crap, like at all. Like adult to adult, you do not have that right to treat me like just garbage or trash. And if it's your family, you need to let them know you have to stand up for yourself and like let them know they don't get to do that. They don't get to make you feel. They don't get to make you feel like you're nothing. Nobody gets a pass on respect. Like at all. Nobody can get a pass on that. Like, but yeah. Any type of relationship, they should respect you and not make you feel like garbage. Because who are they? We're all humans. No one is better. No one is better than the other. So you'll never grow if you don't get out of your comfort zone. One thing that 26 taught me is that I need to get out of my comfort zone. At 26, I swear, I feel like I've done so many things that are outside of my comfort zone. Like the first one, the most notable one that I like to claim, is just simply starting my YouTube channel. Like that was so far out of my comfort zone. It's still out of my comfort zone. Like it's still like kind of uncomfortable because it's not something that it's not something that like I do. So, but that's where I feel like I've grown. I've grown by that's me putting myself out there. Ooh. Now I'm just taking the Beauty Bakery flour powder. This is pretty sure this is the translucent one. I love fluffy. Well, let's just stick that back on there. That's a little too big. Let's do this one. Yeah. Grow. You have to get out of your comfort zone if you're gonna grow. You just really do. Anything that you're thinking of doing that scares you, that's what you need to be doing. Like that's what you need to be doing. Things that are going to force you to grow. I've been talking about doing a YouTube channel since I was 24, and I just now started at 26. Wow, my eyes look so big. I feel like hustle in silence and let your success make noise. Like when I'm excited about something and I have an idea, there's something that I want to do, I want to tell people. And especially people that I've deemed to be close to me. I want to tell them because I want their advice, I want their support, I want them to be like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. But I've learned it's also okay to like move quietly and like, stay quiet, do what you say you're gonna do, and then just pop out and just is done. Pop out and it's done, so that you kind of protect the energy of whatever it is that you was doing. Just because I feel like we've all experienced when we tell somebody something that we're excited about and they're not as excited about it as we are, and we're just like, okay, then it does really put a damper on what you were planning. It is okay to say no. Now me, as being like a people pleaser, it's very hard for me to say no. I've learned to say no, and I think that's okay. Obviously I'm not rude about it. It's just I say no if I don't say yes to things that I don't feel like I really have time for. So it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. Just no. And don't let anyone make you feel like you can't say no, because then that's just ridiculous. ridiculous to think that you cannot say no. Again, it's one of those things that you're constantly saying yes and you don't want to say yes. Not only does it build resentment, but it burns you out because you're just always saying yes, so you don't really have time to sit and relax. So that's just what I've learned. You know, I don't have a viewfinder yet, so I actually really hope that this is coming out okay, because I really don't know, and I'm not gonna know until I sit down and edit this. I'm gonna be mad if this is not good footage and I have to refilm this, and that's okay if I do. I'm just gonna take the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in Honey. So this kind of goes along with the one where I was like, it's okay to say no. It is okay. It's possible to be firm yet nice at the same time. Like I was saying, you don't have to be rude when you say no. You can say no respectfully. You can say no and be nice about it, you know. So say no firmly, but also you're still nice about it. You're not, you know, you're not being rude about it. Nothing is too good for me. I had to learn that. So I have to tell myself, I was like, no, nothing's too good for me. Nothing's too good for me. Nothing is off limits. If I desire it, I can have it. I can work hard for it and I can get it. Because that's the standard and level that I'm holding myself to. I know the bar is high. There's no limits to how far anything can go. So I think that's definitely something big to learn. Like, you can have whatever it is that you want, whatever your heart is desiring, whether that's a job that's paying you way more than what you ever thought you'd make, or, you know, a new car that, you know, that might be more expensive or better than anyone that you know that any of your friends have, that anyone in your family has. Like, there's a car that I really, really want. I've been talking about it, I feel like for over a year. It's on my vision board. Not that specific car, but in that family. Because I've recently decided that I want the bigger version of that. But I can have it. I have to work hard for it. I know what I need in order to get that. So I'm going to get that. If you want it, go get it. Period. Be your own best friend. Now, that's something I'm still working on, because, like, I always want to go out and do something with someone, but I have to learn to go out and do things, like, on my own. And I used to do that, like, all the time, but I'm going to learn how to start going out on my own. So it's one of my goals starting next month, because I doubt it'll be this month. Starting next month, just once a month, I'm going to just go out to some type of restaurant or something and just go out. I'm gonna start sitting at the bar. I don't know why sitting at the bar has been so intimidating. I don't know if anyone else feels that, but now I'm ready to start doing that. So the things that you want to do that you're waiting on someone to get off work for to go do with them, just go do it. Whether that's going to the gym, be your own gym buddy, get up and go, hype yourself up, record your videos when you're at the gym, go out to eat by yourself, go out to eat by yourself, breakfast, dinner, lunch, drinks, go do that. Like, it's okay. Pretty much anything. Go out to the movies. Movie night is something. I will go see a movie by myself. I will do that. Have a you day. Have more you days in this next upcoming year, you know? Gratitude and appreciation is going to get you so far. Like, you guys, it's gonna get you so much further. Like, on my way to work in the morning, I always just like to sit and, like, well, not sit because I'm driving, but, like, take a moment and really just, like, talk to God about the things that he's doing in my life, and just be grateful. Trying not to ask for anything and just being grateful for what I have. I'm grateful to be able to have a car to get back and forth to work with, to not be out here in this heat or in this cold, you know, whatever the weather is, I'm not out here in it. You know, I get to get in the car and go to work. So I'm just thankful, and like, I don't know, it really does make your mornings, at least my mornings, like so peaceful. Like just being grateful just for the things that you have. So I think it really makes like a big difference. Don't dull your light for anyone. That's a big one. I've been guilty of it, dulling my light because I feel like somebody, you know, isn't going to appreciate it, or just being quieter than what I would normally want to be. Now I'm kind of over that. Like, I'm gonna walk into the room and I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna dull myself down like you're everyone. I'm going to put out the full version of myself in everything that I do, in my videos, when I'm out and like meeting people. If I ever, you know, if I meet someone or something walking into the room, like, I'm just gonna be me, full force. I'm not gonna water myself down for anyone. I'm not gonna dull myself down for anyone, because like anything that like you've had to work hard for, or any goal that like you've set for yourself and you've accomplished, celebrate that. Like, go out and celebrate it. And if you haven't celebrated it because you don't have anyone to go out and celebrate it with, go out by yourself. Go out by yourself and just make sure that you give yourself that attention, those accolades, because you deserve it. Like, you deserve those accolades, sis. Celebrate your accomplishments, because you're always so willing to celebrate someone else's accomplishments, but put that same energy and celebrate yourself. I am not for everyone. But I am not for everyone. Like, my personality, how I am, isn't going to be compatible with everyone. And again, this is not just relationships. This is not, you know, it's also work. You know, it's also your working relationship, people that you work with. Like, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. You are not everyone's cup of tea, you know, and that's okay. You don't have to be a people pleaser. You don't have to make yourself be liked by everyone. Like, one, that's exhausting, and two, that's not realistic at all. Don't try to do that. The people that are supposed to, you know, mess with you and be around you and be in your circle are going to be in your circle because they mess with you, not who you're, you know, trying to be like so that you can be more like that person. I'm just gonna spray my face real quick. Hope this works. I forgot to get like one of those like handheld, I think they're like eyelash fans or something. So yeah, so you're not for everyone, but on that note, it's fine that you're not for everyone, because there's only one you at all. Like, I don't know if you're religious or anything, but I mean, God or whoever you believe in, there's only one you. He didn't make a duplicate of you. Be the best you that you can be, because that's your biggest flex, is that nobody is you. Nobody can be you and you can't be them. So it's okay to ask for help. That's another one of those like really big things for me, because I'm notoriously pretty independent and I don't like asking for help. Now, within really like the last year, as I've been trying to work on more of my feminine side, my femininity as a whole, it's okay to ask for help. Like, get the help, sis. Don't try to be Wonder Woman. Don't try to be Superwoman. Like, you can get help. And I think that's a strength, being able to ask for help, and not only ask for help but actually receive the help. So when someone says yes, I can help you, actually like, okay, thank you, because I need the help. For an example, my mom has an apartment on the 2nd floor. When we go grocery shopping, like, we get cases of water. I could bring the cases of water up. Just simply, I just ask for help. And this, you know, getting help. So I love it. I do not need to do everything by myself. Like, that is just putting way more on you than you need to. It's pretty. It's not a this blush is actually not as bold as what I thought it would be. Ignorance is not bliss. Like, it's not. No, don't pretend like you don't know something. Like, or don't choose to turn the blind eye to something just because that's gonna make you more comfortable. No, accept the information. Okay, like, accept it. Don't try to pretend like it's not there, because it's there. Even if it's gonna hurt you, I feel like it's gonna hurt you more to live in ignorance and think that something's not the way it is when that's the way it is. In the long run, that is what's going to hurt you more. So no, ignorance is not bliss. Faith without works is dead. Like, you can't just like try to manifest something or pray about something, ask God for something, and then not do your part. Like, example earlier, I said I am manifesting a new car. I can't just say, oh, I want a new car, and then it's just magically gonna come out the sky. No, I still have to, do my research, do my part to make sure that I can get that car. So for the next 6 months, I'm working on my credit. I know I'm gonna have to have more money down on this car than what I've ever had to put down on a car before. I have to prepare for that too. That's not gonna just fall out the sky magically, So you gotta do your part of whatever it is that you're asking for, whether that's through manifestation or whether that's through prayer, or however you're asking for what you're asking for. I'm just gonna put so yeah, now this one, guys, just because, let me finish this so I can talk to you guys about this. Just because you're not a bad partner does not mean that you are a good partner. That still doesn't mean that you're doing everything that you can to be a good partner. And can you be a better care and healing? It's not always pretty. Like, it's not. It's really actually kind of hard. It really sucks. You're spending so much time by yourself. I actually really kind of hate it. It just could be very sad, So self-care and healing, I feel like nowadays they've made it look like this really beautiful thing where, it's just lush bath bombs and massages and, retail therapy and getting your hair and your nails done. And yes, I think that's part of it, on the outside, but on the inside, the work that you have to do on the inside is uncomfortable. You really have to sit with yourself and ask yourself the questions that you've been avoiding. And that's how I feel like I've experienced a lot of growth, is by asking myself those type of questions. And there's been sometimes on the weekends where I'm just like, yeah, but you gotta do it. You have to do it. You have to put in that work. Now, sorry guys that this is a part where I'm really like looking at my mirror, is because I really want to make sure that this is cute. But it's a lot more than just the pretty stuff that you see on the internet. That if it's still on your mind, then it's on your mind for a reason. So do it. Whatever it is that's on your mind, that you've been thinking about, that you've been debating about, whether that's a new job, to put in that application, to get your passport, to give that man or that woman a chance, or not. To move, to start over, cut your hair, like literally whatever it is that's been on your mind, you've been avoiding it, telling yourself no, do that. Do it. Because you just never know how it's going to turn out. And I'm actually a firm believer that if it's on your mind and it's been on your mind so heavily to do, then it's probably what you should be doing. So this is how it's been with me, at least for like on YouTube. It's something that was on my mind for 2 years. It's been a really good decision. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it work with my 9-to-5 job, but this is so pretty though. So whatever it is that's on your mind, do that. Maybe for you it's starting a business. You never know how it's going to turn out. Just start it. You have no idea, okay? Like, slow growth is okay. The only thing that you'll regret is that you didn't do it. And whatever it is that's holding you back from doing what you know that you should be doing or that you really want to do, whatever that reason is, forget that reason. Make that reason go out the door. Like, it doesn't matter. Whatever that reason is, it does not matter. Yeah. And then another one that I've learned is please take time for yourself, because you are not going to be able to pour from an empty cup. You can't possibly be there for someone else and be the best spouse or be the best co-worker or anything, friend, anything, if you are not 100% for yourself. And I know a lot of the time we try to make people seem selfish for doing that. There are people who are just selfish, but it's okay. Like, take the time for yourself, because you just really can't. There's no way that you can pour from an empty cup and have it be beneficial. Oh, that's pretty. Okay.
It goes on and on and on.